That voice that you hear in your head, that one that is sometimes annoying, that can either be an adversary or it can be a powerful ally for you. But before I give you the takeaways for today's topic, I want to mention our sponsor, AppWork. Do you want to discover the innovative approach to enhancing team performance and retention? You can do that with AppWork, where gamification and ratings bring out the best in your service team. Learn more at AppWorkCo, that's AppWorkCo.com, and see how transforming your operations with advanced business intelligence can turn your data into powerful strategies. Okay, today we're diving in to the deep end of this self-talk that we have, the voices in our head. And I want to give you 3 takeaways to think about. One is that those voices in your head are not inherently enemies or out to get you, but rather they are tails or canaries in the coal mine for your self-awareness. You don't have to think about those voices, those negativity or that positivity as this is a thing that is outing you or trying to give you undue joy. It is just a tell for you to go and investigate a little bit further. Now, as it relates to self-talk, this is point number 2 or takeaway number 2. It is very easy to fall into the trough. And a trough is just a grave with 2 ends kicked out. It is really easy to fall into the trough of negativity, impacting you in a way that is just adverse to your goals and your wishes and your desires for life. So it is incumbent upon you to reframe negative self-talk. It is a way to identify self-awareness, as we learned in takeaway number 1, but it is a way for you to actually dig deeper into that thing that negative self-talk is telling you to dig into and reframe it in a way that is beneficial to you. See it as a trial, see it as a lesson, see it as something that you can implement in your life to make it better. The third thing is really embrace on the positivity side or on the positive side of that self-talk, embrace those lessons. Now, don't fall into the trap of, I've got all this positive self-talk and it's this reinforcing thing that brings out the worst parts of the ego. Rather, embrace it and understand that it is part of who you are. You've imbued it in your mind such that you do have a superpower in this area, but don't get out over your skis, so to speak. So the big punchline here before we exit this episode is don't necessarily look at those critics in your head, those voices in your head as a good thing or a bad thing. Be indifferent about it, but use them as a catalyst to work on your self-awareness and turn that into a positive thing for yourself. All right. Before we leave today, I want to remind you to go over to AppWorkCo.com. That's AppWork.com and check out that gamification and the rankings rather of your service team members. I think that is a very cool concept and they have baked it into AppWork and you will love it. Take care. We'll talk to you again soon.